everyone, Dragon Empress here, and I just wanted to say thank you for over 472 subscribers. I didn't think I'd make it this far. I thought this channel was stupid at first since I film nothing but ducks and do speed draws, so people will be confused by it, but I guess you guys like this, so I'm gonna keep going. But anyways, I'm here to talk about Miraculous for the first time on this channel. Now, since I didn't get to talk about Gabriel yet, I wanted to do that with my sister when she gets her channel together. So from now, I'm gonna talk about this stupid bunny. With that being said, let's begin. Alex herself, she really isn't a bad character. I like the tomboy aesthetic they gave her, and her design and citizen outfit's very nice. She was the most logical out of Marinette's friendship group, including when she pointed out how creepy it is that Marinette notes Adrian's entire schedule. Well, for some reason Rose thought it was romantic, what? But she also has this Skater Girl Derby type vibe going on. Something that the Powerpuff Girls 2016 reboot ripped off. Literally, they have the same type of redhead, same Skater Girl, only difference is that there's a design difference. But I do like Bunnix's design. I overall like the umbrella aesthetic, and the blue is very nice. But that's all I have for compliments. The rest is just gonna be rants from here on out. For one, I don't like the way her backstory isn't explored that much. I mean, we don't even get much about that family. And I don't like the way her name is spelled. Alex? Alex with an I? I'm just gonna call her Alex with an E because that's much easier for me. I'm a marker! Oh! So yeah, I'm just gonna call her Alex instead of Alex. The first episode Bunnix appears in is called Time Tagger, and it's about Bunnix going into the past and meeting up with Ladybug and Cat Noir in order to stop this time-traveling villain who works for Hawkmoth. But still, instead of that, why couldn't the episode just be about Bunnix, like, trying to stop this villain who works for a future Hawkmoth? Then we could have seen the future versions of Ladybug and Cat Noir. And no, you don't have to show them married, you don't have to show their daily lives or spoil anything. You could just show future Cat Noir and future Ladybug working together with Bunnix in order to stop the villain called Time Tagger. It would have been so cool to see that, like a separate episode from the other universe, the other timeline. This allows fans to make up their own theories of how this timeline came to be, and it could also make the episode more memorable so people can't stop talking about it. But hey, that's just my idea. The crew doesn't have to go by it. Yeah, once they stop Time Tagger, all the things are restored. It's all reset by Miraculous Ladybug as usual. I don't like that the time travel doesn't have consequences. Like, why isn't Paris screwed up right now? Whatever. Moving on to the next episode she appeared in, Cat Blank. Now this one truly made me hate Bunnix. Because before I was like, alright, if this episode had a little bit of changes it could work better, but I'm okay with Bunnix being from the future. But this one, oh boy, this one's a mess. So it starts off when Ladybug acts creepy and sends Adrian her love letter and her gift, and she left it there. And then from there on out, it had the same handwriting as Marinette, so Adrian guessed that Marinette must have been Ladybug. Oh boy! And the Adrianette fans got what they wanted. Adrian and Marinette got together and fell in love, and they ended up dating. But then it shows Bunnix, and she's looking at these time things called burrows, and they're basically circles that show each part of time. And so she looks at the burrows, only to see that once they fall in love, Hawkmoth ends up intruding on it and finding out that Adrian is his son. So what does he do? Does he A, act like a real father and tell him that he's sorry for what he's done? Or B, take over the world and acclimatize his son? Take over the world and acclimatize his son. You nutball! You know what you've done to your son? You made him an edgelord, and now he's crying because of you. He's a crying white kitty cat. Gabriel is the worst father ever in cartoon history. And no, this isn't just about hating Gabriel. Bunnix could have changed their lives for the better instead of saying, no, these two should not end up together, because guess what? That's basically a middle finger to all Adrianette fans. I don't ship it myself, but it's basically saying Adrianette causes the end of the world, and guess what this white kitty cat did? He caused the end of Paris and blew up the moon, all because of his love for Ladybug and Gabriel. Conflicted. They both conflicted for him. And again, Bunnix could have found a way for these two to still end up together. Hey, no, she put a ball on Ladybug's head saying that she can't see the future version of herself. Why not? What? You think it's gonna be screwed up? In Time Tracker, you saw past Alex and nothing happened. What, you think it's gonna be screwed up again? And then another thing, it just doesn't make sense that she doesn't disappear once she sees past Alex. So from here on out, Alex does a bunch of nothing but act like a background character until season 5 kicks in with the confusing as heck paradox. Ladies and gentlemen, there are spoilers ahead. If you don't like spoilers, then just skip to the ending.
My gosh. This is more confusing than the snake Miraculous resetting seconds. Evolution is the episode that made me officially hate Bunnix. So Alex went in time with Cat Noir and Ladybug in order to stop Gabriel, who, spoilers, has all the Miraculouses. And after gathering them all, he planned to go back in time in order to revive his passed out wife. Oh yeah, you didn't know that? She was in a coma. It pissed me off so much how idiotic it made this villain look, and the way they could just travel through time and stop him over and over and over. It's almost like the story has no risk. There's no stakes, there's no excitement. And you know what made this even more insane? After interacting with Ladybug and Cat Noir for only a little bit, she decides that it's best to leave her family behind in Paris and become a time-traveling hero. Yes, I'm not kidding. She becomes a time-traveling freaking hero and leaves everyone behind in Paris. And what's worst of all is that she saw adult Bunnix right there, and did nothing about it, and still existed somehow. Don't get me wrong, Sonic did this before with Classic Sonic, but at least there was an excuse. Here, there's no excuse. The Miraculouses are supposed to go by their own rules. Hence, the Snake Miraculous had time travel rules, and Marinette was told not to see her past self using the Bunnix Miraculous. Then how come this girl's allowed to see her past self using the Bunnix Miraculous? It makes no sense. There's established rules here they don't even follow. Anyways, aside from my little rant, I hope you guys still enjoy this stupid show. Lord knows I can't stop watching it. It's a train wreck. It keeps getting worse and worse and worse. But anyways, I love to hate it, just like certain other people I watch. With that being said, I hope you guys have a good day. Bye bye. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.